and local just for you. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, is there football tonight? I don't know.
I'm Steve Weissman with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. After 3 COVID-19 related postponements, the Ravens were finally cleared to take off for Pittsburgh Tuesday night ahead of their showdown against the Steelers, which was rescheduled to Wednesday. The Ravens have placed 22 players on the reserve COVID list this past week, but they did add 4 of those players Tuesday, including defensive tackle Brandon Williams. However, he will not play due to an ankle injury. After being fortunate Sunday's loss to the Saints, the Broncos activated 3 of their quarterbacks, Drew Lock, Brett Rippon, and Blake Bortles from the reserve COVID list on Tuesday. Also activated off that list, Browns Pro Bowl defensive end Myles Garrett. He's missed the last 2 games. And in non-COVID news, the Eagles released veteran safety Will Parks after Monday night's loss to Seattle. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Have a say in this year's Pro Bowl vote, presented by Brister.
Mahomes going to take off for it.
The Pro Bowl may look different this year, but the best players will still be recognized.
In the business, baby, Dalvin Cook.
So, who showed out?
Kyler Murray, what a strike.
Who brought the energy and the hustle?
JJ with the hit, the ball is out.
Who made the historic plays?
The speed of DK Metcalf.
Show your love, cast your vote, and make sure your favorite players still earn their place on the 2021 Pro Bowl roster. Vote today at NFL.com/Pro Bowl vote.
At the Home Depot, get Black Friday pricing now through December on great gift ideas for any doer on your list, like a Ryobi Impact Drill Driver Kit for just $99. Was $129. Save on top tools, appliances, the latest in smart home tech, even holiday decor to light up the living room or bring joy to the neighborhood. Black Friday savings, in-store, online, store-wide. Gift giving, improved. From the Home Depot, how doers get more done. U.S. only, while supplies last. See store for details.
Straight up 7:30 in the AM on a Wednesday, December 2nd, 2020. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning.
Okay, just a heads up. Traffic southbound Clark at Ayton. You can't go that way.
I wasn't planning on it.
Okay,
but,
well, good.
You gave me the
can't go that way. They're working on the intersection.
That's what I understand.
Yeah, they've been working on the intersection for a couple of weeks and going to keep that way.
Yeah, I haven't really seen a lot of headway, but they're working on it.
Well, sometimes all of a sudden it appears overnight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of like Santa Claus.
And while we're in that neighborhood, traffic accident at Ayton and Austin. Initial reports, no injuries, but
Good.
You might want to avoid that area.
For sure.
Yeah, Ayton at Austin, traffic accident, and emergency services just now getting there.
Don't clog it up so they can get in there.
Don't be a looky-loo.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's see. We made it through a Monday, then we made it through
Tuesday.
Yesterday, the first day of the month.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're just moving right along, right?
To the first Wednesday.
Yeah. Recent survey, 70% said due to that responded, said due to the virus, they've neglected getting their car serviced. That's one of the things, it's like going to the doctor. I know you don't really want to go to the doctor. They're doing telemedicine. Can't do that with a car. But, you put off that maintenance and that service, it's liable to come back and bite you real quick, huh?
It certainly can. You've seen that before.
Yeah.
People have experienced it firsthand and said, I won't do that again.
Yep. Okay. And today is Mutt Day. Let's hear it for the mutts of the world. Yeah. Okay. Mutts get, they actually get 2 days today, also July 31st, because, there are twice as many mutts as other dogs.
Mutt. That's also the first name of an sound engineer.
Okay.
Well-known fella. Trying to remember his last name, but you can't forget his first name.
Yeah, okay. And Of course, there was the old-time Mutt and Jeff cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready for birthdays?
Birthdays. Big shots.
Okay, actress Kathy Lee Crosby is 76. And actor Ron Raines, 71. Actor Dan Butler, 66. Actor Dennis Christopher is 65. Actor Stephen Bauer is 64. Rick Savage plays guitar or bass for Def Leppard. What? He's 60. Actor Brendan Coyle is 57. Bass player Nate Mendel of Foo Fighters, 52. Actress Lucy Liu, 52. Actress Susie Nakamura is 52. Actor Rena Sofer is 52. Actor Joe Lo Truglio is 50. Singer Nelly Furtado, 42. Britney Spears has made it to 39. Amazing. Singer, actor Jana Kramer, 37. Actor Daniela Rua is 37. Actor Alfred Enoch is 32. Okay, local birthdays coming up. Let's celebrate our KXO birthdays. Happy birthday, Cheryl Van Flew, Roger Gowdy, Marcy Obeso, Ava Sandoval, Elia Felix, Cecilia Flores, Alex Rodriguez, Sandra Burgos, Vanetta Wyatt, Rex Schaffner, Preston Waddell, Carol Strickland, Carla Banda, Rosemary Gowdy, Tilly Quintero, Rosie Lopez, Virginia Groff, Adriana Hernandez. Happy birthday from KXO. Oh boy. Hey, did you hear about this? Google search has a new feature.
I did not. No.
Okay. It's called Hum Search. Hum a tune into your phone, and it tells you the name of the song. Hey, I thought that's what we were here for. Yeah. Anyway, there's the advanced version, Hum Search 2.0.
Or 3.0.
Yeah, you hum the theme music from Titanic, and your phone starts to gurgle like the ship is sinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hum Search. We're going to have to try that. It's amazing how many calls we get with, people. Well, I want to hear this song. I don't know what the name of it is, but here's kind of what it sounds like.
That's the scary part.
Yes.
And that's usually done by somebody, unfortunately, who can't carry a tune. That's really a problem.
Yes, it is.
Well, go something like that.
Yes. Yeah.
You remember that song, don't you?
And then you'll tell them what the song is. Oh, no, that's not it. Yeah.
Oh, ask them about the words. Well, I think it goes, well, how does it go? And
yes.
You go, I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Okay. Anyway, daughter Amy is homeschooling the kids, and 8-year-old Margie, one of her lessons yesterday was in the advancements in technology. So Amy called me and said, do you have a picture of the old KXO FM automation system?
Somewhere.
And she showed Margie the wall of machinery that used to be FM 107.5.
Yeah.
And then the fact that now, it'll fit, in your pocket almost.
And it weighed 1,000 pounds. And the way we remember that is we put it on a Johnny lift on the back of a pickup, and we had to just coax it a little bit for it to lift it off the ground.
Yep.
And the maximum capacity was 1,000 pounds.
Yeah. Anyway, I also sent her a picture of my first cell phone.
The one that was built in your car.
Yeah, the what we used to call the bag phone. Yeah.
They worked very well.
It did. Okay. We've got real news. Are you ready?
Real news is coming up.
Okay, it's a look at World and California news headlines right now. Brought to you by the masters of modern technology at Lock Air Conditioning. your year-round comfort specialists.
CBS News Brief. The UK crosses the finish line, becoming the first Western country to approve a coronavirus vaccine. It's from Pfizer in conjunction with Germany's BioNTech. Chief Commercial Officer Sean Merritt.
We set out at the beginning to deliver this vaccine to the world, and that means fair allocations across all countries that wish to have our vaccine.
Boeing 737 MAX carries reporters from Dallas to Tulsa today ahead of its first commercial passenger flight since it was grounded almost 2 years ago after 2 fatal crashes. A second recount has wrapped up in Georgia. Republican Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger says Joe Biden is headed toward victory there again.
We have seen no substantial changes to the results from any county so far. And that's what we expected.
Singapore becomes the first in the world to approve meat made in a lab. The cultured chicken is produced by a U.S. startup. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Whatever the weather brings this winter, you can rely on a York Affinity Premium system to keep your home warm and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties. Affordable financing options are available. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. York, install confidence. Contractor's license 696-216.
California headline news as COVID cases continue to go up. Hospitalizations around the state are surging, raising concern about how hospitals will handle the expected crush. Some are already at capacity. Dr. Al Barkin at Kaiser Permanente San Bernardino.
We're looking at every lever, every possibility, every nook and cranny utilized maximally, leveraging our entire system of all of our medical centers in Southern California in order to maintain safe, quality patient care.
Coronavirus vaccines are expected to arrive in the state in the next few weeks. CDC out with guidelines on who gets them first, some of them controversial in California.
Healthcare workers are at the top of the list, including healthcare workers who work in nursing homes, where the most deaths have occurred from this virus.
Mike Wasserman, who sits on California's Vaccine Advisory Board, concerned about the numbers indicating many frontline nursing home staff say they won't take the vaccine. Upper 70s in L.A. and Palm Springs today, upper 40s at Lake Tahoe. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you by the Technology Masters, your year-round comfort specialists at Lock Air Conditioning.
And now a game of commercial chicken, brought to you by Progressive, where we see how long Flo can go without talking about insurance. Ready? Go.
Hi. Guess we should talk about something. How's the vermicelli game in your town? Got any good Vietnamese restaurants? Vermicelli? Oh, it's a noodle. Very good. Drivers who switch to Progressive to save big.
Okay, you win. We can't help but save customers money. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
You're ready to get back into yoga, so you order the essentials. A non-slip mat, yoga blocks to keep balance, and an exercise ball. And you use your Bank of America Cash Rewards credit card, choosing to earn 3% cash back on online shopping and up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member, which you put towards your most essential yoga gear. Noise-canceling headphones.
Welcome. Take a deep breath. Breathe.
Apply for yours at bankofamerica.com/more-rewarding. Copyright 2020 Bank of America Corporation.
It's page one of the local news. Page one is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 2 locations in the valley, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Wednesday morning. Some good news from the COVID-19 update. The Tuesday COVID-19 update shows some improvement. According to the numbers released by the Imperial County Public Health Department, there are now 1,087 active cases of coronavirus in the county. That is down from 1,141 on Monday and almost 400 lower than reported on Wednesday, November the 25th. The number of deaths attributed to the virus remains at 356. That number has remained the same for the last week. El Centro Regional Medical Center reported Tuesday morning that there are 120 patients in the hospital, with 56 of them being active COVID-19 cases. El Centro Regional Medical Center has a capacity of 161 beds. There's also 50-bed medical surgical temporary facility in the north parking lot of the facility. There are also beds available, alternate care site housed in the gymnasium at Imperial College. Local healthcare facilities and providers are bracing for an anticipated surge of cases following the Thanksgiving weekend holiday. In other local news, CHP maximum enforcement period results are available. George Gale has the story.
The statistics are for the Thanksgiving holiday weekend. Every holiday, California Highway Patrol goes into their maximum enforcement period. It began this year at 6 p.m. Wednesday, November 25th, and ended at 11:59 Sunday night. During the four-day holiday period, the CHP investigated 6 property damage collisions, 2 minor injury traffic collisions, 2 fatal injury collisions, and they made 4 DUI arrests. During an MEP, CHP deploys as many available officers as possible to patrol the local roadways during the holiday period. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time, 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires sold at Quick Lane, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane service advisor. Now we're talking the best brands available: Michelin, Continental, Pirelli, Dunlap, Kelly, Bridgestone, and more. And we're talking the best price. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro.
A traffic advisory has been issued for the intersection of Clark Road and Ayton Road today. It started at 5 a.m. this morning. Clark Road will be closed to southbound traffic through this Friday, December the 4th. Drivers are encouraged to use alternate routes during this time. This closure is part of the ongoing Clark Road widening project. Well, burglary, or actually robbery, in the news this morning, having to do with what has taken place over the weekend. Here's George Gale.
It was investigated by the El Centro Police Department. El Centro PD responded to an emergency call from the Home Depot at around 6:55 Saturday evening. The call indicated a person at the Wake Avenue location was brandishing a weapon. Police arrived and determined a robbery had occurred. Employees had observed 2 individuals enter the store, select various power tools, and then exit the store without paying for the merchandise. Security at the store approached the female suspect to question her. The male suspect saw this, and he pulled out a handgun and pointed it at the store employees. The employees ran away, and both suspects fled the scene with about $1,000 of stolen merchandise. Using Home Depot surveillance video, police were able to identify the suspects as 42-year-old Hector Gonzalez Jr. and 28-year-old Dominique Carina Camarena, both El Centro residents. At just after 6 p.m. Sunday evening, police spotted the suspects in the area of 6th and State Streets. The 2 were taken into custody without incident. Firearm has not been recovered. Gonzalez was booked into county jail charged with robbery. Camarena was cited for theft. Nobody was injured in the robbery or arrest. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the Local News, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
As the current pandemic continues to affect families everywhere, IID urges customers facing financial hardship to contact our friendly customer service center to arrange a flexible payment plan. Customers may also qualify for additional payment assistance through IID and other partner agencies. Don't hesitate. Call today. Visit our website. Download the IID app or follow us on social media for more information. IID, where customers always come first.
Page 2 of the local news and in-depth weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. You can see David, you can see Jose. And if you've got questions, they've got answers about life insurance, health insurance, and Medicare supplemental coverage.
Continuing with more local news, Caltrans says the Interstate 8 Imperial Avenue interchange will be shut down completely starting Thursday night. Construction crews will close the westbound ramps at 9 p.m. on Thursday as Stage 2 interchange project continues. Both the eastbound and westbound I-8 ramps will remain closed for 6 to 8 months. The project has so far seen the removal of the existing bridge and eastbound on and off ramps, and will eventually include a new overpass and on ramps in both directions, and access to the upcoming expansion of Imperial Avenue of the freeway. The interchange is expected to be open for traffic by late 2021 or early 2022. Well, in other local news, 2 fatal injury victims. George Gale filed the story.
They were in separate collisions over the weekend. Both were single vehicle incidents. The county coroner's office has identified both victims. 26-year-old Eric Jonathan Barajas suffered fatal collision Saturday on Interstate 8 west of Mountain Springs Road. Sunday afternoon, a 62-year-old Pablo Ponce Martinez from Mexicali suffered fatal injuries in a single vehicle collision on Highway 98 near Old Molitor Road. Autopsies for both victims are being performed today to determine the exact cause of death for both. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
SAS has scheduled a visit to Calexico. It's a pre-Christmas visit. He will be accompanied by a few of his elves as well. On December the 17th, Santa participated in a drive-through meet and greet at the community center in Calexico. The visit is hosted by the Calexico Rec Department. The first 100 kids who drive through with their parents will be given a gift bag. For more information, contact the Calexico Recreation Department. Well, the state of California agrees to move the Department of Motor Vehicle office. Here's more on that story.
The city of Brawley has requested the move. City had approached Assemblyman Eduardo Garcia. City asked for his assistance to convince the State Department of Motor Vehicles a new, larger DMV office was needed in Brawley. Their efforts were successful. It has agreed to relocate the DMV office. New office will improve the quality of service to residents by accommodating additional transaction terminals, increased parking, and will ensure Americans with Disabilities Act compliance. The new location will be announced at a press conference this afternoon at the City of Brawley Administrative Office on Main Street in Brawley. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
Here's Carroll weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, the northerly to northeasterly winds are likely today with dry conditions and near normal temperatures. Windier conditions will kick up late this evening through tomorrow as a dry weather system swings through with strongest winds near high terrain. Breezy conditions should last through most of the day Thursday, but subside by Thursday evening. The system will bring cooler temperatures with the Imperial valleys fall to the upper 30s by Friday and Saturday morning. Highs will remain near normal with a slight warming trend this weekend. No precipitation is in the forecast for the next 7 days. 78 our high yesterday, 42 the low. Sunny today with a high near 72. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, then turning out of the north-northeast. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 44. North wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Thursday will be sunny with a high near 69. Southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming north in the afternoon. 48 degrees downtown, 35% relative humidity, wind out of the west at 5 to 7 miles an hour. That's it for page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Practice the drum. Feed your fish. Practice your Spanish. Miércoles. Finally, finish your last class of the day. Thank you. Finish your homework. Pick up your brothers. Take them to McDonald's and get them Big Mac burgers and Chicken McNuggets, which makes you the best ever meal. There's a meal for every moment at McDonald's, especially when you buy one of your faves and get another for just $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
It's sport time. NFL football. Okay. The Ravens and the Steelers are finally going to play. At least that's the word. And they will not play a Thursday night game tomorrow. Okay. That's up to them at the NFL. Yeah, well, the Ravens arrived in Pittsburgh and... but Baltimore had 2 more positive COVID-19 tests before departing yesterday. Good luck. And 49ers coach Kyle Shanahan says Arizona is the best scenario for them. Well, Santa Clara County said, hey, you can't play football in Santa Clara County. Yeah, the San Francisco 49ers are in Santa Clara. They're not in San Francisco. Yeah, I hate to be the one to break that news. Anyway, the Niners say they'll play their home games in Arizona. High school football returns to KXO. We will have classic high school football games every Friday night on AM 1230 and on the KXO YouTube channel. Our broadcast features some of the very best games from the KXO archives. Classic high school football.
Let's play some football!
Is brought to you by La Fonda Bar and Grill, the Camacho family, taking pride in serving your favorite Mexican dishes. El Centro RV Service. Keep your RV or trailer in tip-top shape. El Centro RV Service. And Friday night, we've got Central and Cibola, the Spartans and the Raiders, from September of 2001. Well, the LA Clippers are waiving 2-time All-Star center Joakim Noah, signaling a likely end to his 13-year NBA career. Dallas Mavericks and the Los Angeles Lakers will meet on Christmas Day, according to the NBA. That's if they do play. Don't forget Wednesday Night Football. It's on some TV network. I have no idea. I'm not sure the NFL knows for sure. It will not be on AM 1230. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs. From business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Let's take a look at financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Imperial Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, they do. U.S. stocks right now down. The Dow Jones Industrial off just 50 points at 29,773. S&P 500 down about 5 at 3,657. The NASDAQ off 56 at 12,299. Gold is up $9.30 an ounce. Oil up 61 cents a barrel as investors are looking to gauge what's going on with sales, retail sales, and the COVID-19 pandemic. Speaking of that, the United Kingdom has cleared a COVID-19 vaccine for use and should be available in Great Britain shortly.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection. Water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. That's 352-6789 or 344-2533 in the North End. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 72, west wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, then turning out of the north-northeast. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 44, north wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Thursday will be sunny with a high near 69, southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, then turning out of the north. And right now downtown, we're looking at 49 degrees, 35% our relative humidity. The wind right now out of the west at 5 to 7 miles per hour. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and Brawley. When drains don't work, they do.
For RV service, go to El Centro RV Service and Supply, corner of Dogwood and Ross Avenue in El Centro. Don't let an RV issue dampen your spirits or your plans. They work on most RVs and trailers, even working with manufacturer warranties. Mobile service is available too. For your next RV repair, call El Centro RV Service and Supply, 760-352-2394. That's 352-2394. Or stop at the corner of Dogwood and Ross in El Centro.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
Is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. The United Kingdom is a step closer to vaccinating people of a coronavirus vaccine.
Prime Minister Boris Johnson celebrating with British lawmakers.
It is the protection of vaccines that will ultimately allow us to reclaim our lives and get our economy moving again.
Though some EU experts fear the UK has moved too fast, the makers of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine say they're confident EU and US approval will soon follow. Meanwhile, the first immunizations here could begin in days. Vicki Barker, CBS News, London.
Russia's Vladimir Putin says widespread vaccinations will begin in his country next week. Russian scientists developed a vaccine that's been touted as 95% effective. Here in the U.S., emergency use approval could come soon for 2 vaccines. In the meantime, Dr. Ashish Jha of the Brown University School of Public Health says the virus is going to take a heavy toll.
We are absolutely not out of the woods. In fact, we're probably in the darkest days of the pandemic. The next 6 weeks, while the vaccines are starting to roll out, are going to be very, very hard. Lots of infections, lots of hospitalizations, unfortunately lots of deaths.
2,600 COVID deaths recorded yesterday, second only to April 15th. Newly unsealed court documents describe a scheme to lobby White House officials for a pardon. CBS's Paula Reed says political contributions were allegedly offered up.
The documents reference communications between people, including at least one lawyer, that were seized from an office that was raided sometime before the end of the summer. No one has been charged at this time. A DOJ official told CBS News that no government official was or is currently a target of the investigation.
Women have been picked for key posts in the new Biden administration. CBS's Ed O'Keefe says there are calls for diversity to go far beyond that.
The pressure is coming from Black, Asian, even gay rights groups saying, given the support that these groups gave to the Democratic ticket, they deserve seats at the table, not just at deputy or assistant level positions, but in top cabinet positions as well.
The president-elect meets today with workers and businesses hit hard by the pandemic.
People magazine today is out with 4 People of the Year.
Hang together a bit longer.
Dr. Anthony Fauci makes people's cut. So does George Clooney for acting.
There are billions of stars.
And for his advocacy work. Selena Gomez recognized for spreading a message of inclusion with her makeup brand Rare Beauty. Actress Regina King rounds out the list.
Gotta vote.
Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
The Dow is down 35. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Capital One. Capital One's banking app lets you manage your money anytime, anywhere. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A.
I'm Dr. Stork. Today, stronger immunity and better nutrition are more important than ever. That's why Eggland's Best gives you and your family more. Compared to ordinary eggs, Eggland's Best provides 6 times more vitamin D and 10 times more vitamin E, all helping you maintain a strong immune system and better overall health. Plus, you get all that farm-fresh, delicious taste. These are no ordinary times, so why choose an ordinary egg? Only Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
I'm Dr. Baker, an ER physician. If you're having leg pain, swelling, or redness, but haven't talked to your doctor yet, don't wait. This could be deep vein thrombosis, a blood clot which could travel to your lungs and lead to a pulmonary embolism, which could cause chest pain or discomfort or difficulty breathing and be deadly. Your symptoms could mean something serious, so don't wait. Talk to a doctor right away, by phone, online, or in person.
Brought to you by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
There's news today about the Academy Awards.
The upcoming Oscars will not be a Zoom event. Live from the Dolby Theater. That's the word from the Academy saying they are delaying the annual Oscars to make sure it can be held after COVID restrictions are set to be lifted in the spring. The Oscars will now be handed out Sunday, April 25th, 2021. It's not clear yet, though, how many of the nominees will agree to attend. This year's Emmy ceremony in September was a hybrid event that featured some in-person elements, but most of the nominees joined virtually. Maria Garcia, CBS News.
Well, China says a spacecraft sent to bring moon rocks to Earth has collected its first samples, but gave no further details. The lander was launched late last month. It's expected to spend about 2 days drilling into the lunar surface. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
What do you want for Christmas, little boy?
Santa Claus is coming. I wish he'd come now.